Do incels deserve more sympathy? I will answer that question in today's Reddit response. Hello, my name is Anthony. I grew up in a toxic household, spending much of my adult life recovering from the wounds it inflicted. On this channel, I discuss topics to help men be better and rise above the environment that they live in. Today's Reddit post comes from r.men's mental health and goes the following. It seems like most of the beliefs of incels are grounded in the belief of them not being good enough to acquire relationships. If we listen to what they say, then we hear common statements such as, I'm not good enough looking, I don't have enough money, I can't compete with Chad, and so on. All these statements show clear signs that they believe they are inadequate in comparison to other men. But when they make these statements, they are shamed and told to stop whining or blaming others. Then we wonder why these men that display incel beliefs fall deeper into these communities when these communities are the only ones which listen and try to offer some sort of solution to their problems. Women are in no way to be blamed for incels' self esteem struggles, but we have to realize that a lot of men judge their adequacy based off of how valuable they are to the people in their lives. This statement is incredibly true for the people they are romantically interested in. Ultimately, if we create a space where men can be vulnerable, they won't display these inner struggles in hateful ways on the internet. While this post covers a lot of ground, let me first respond to whether I agree with the premise that incels deserve more sympathy. The short answer is no, I do not. I'll first discuss 3 points and then explain what men do need more of. First, unless you have a medical condition with your equipment, nobody is truly an incel. Every man has the ability to both attract a woman and engage in intimacy. Self described incels fail to do so for two key reasons. One, they lack the needed skills, and two, they lack the motivation to sufficiently improve said skills. It is either a skill issue or a will issue. If a skill issue, that can be improved with time and practice. A will issue, contrarily, is a conscious choice to not engage in dating culture, either by not interacting with women or not appropriately developing requisite skills. In either case, these men are not involuntarily celibate because they have some control over their situation. Second, when it comes to attracting intimacy, incels' skill issue is treated differently than most other skill based issues by society. Obesity is an example of another skill based issue. More calories are being consumed than expended, resulting in excess fat. Techniques such as budgeting, pre planned shopping list, calorie counting, and mindfulness assist with maintaining a healthy weight. At its core, it occurs due to a mismanagement of food intake. Although these people do deal with societal hate, they also have access to significant resources. A large body of scientifically backed, peer reviewed research exists to guide those attempting to lose their excess weight. This information is regularly discussed in the media and is usually available freely on the internet. Additionally, most people respond favorably to those who are working to lose their weight. When it comes to self identifying male incels, however, they do not enjoy a similar level of support and access to scientific information. When men lament their dating issues, they are usually met with ridicule and scorn. This is further enhanced if they lack money, a good physique, or social skills. Also, unlike improving one's weight, society rarely provides support or encouragement for men improving their dating skills. Another consideration is that useful knowledge on improving dating is severely lacking. Most mainstream sources target men. The narrative being pushed is that men must do better. However, they lack granular, step by step guides on how to become a better dating prospect. The final point is that most beneficial knowledge for men is either labeled as misogynistic, toxic, or harmful. Teaching men to be strong, stoic, confident, and masculine should not be controversial. Unfortunately, men's improvement has become a political talking point and is commonly seen as being anti woman. This complicates the improvement journey of self described incels as knowledge is removed or heavily censored online. A further challenge is grifters, who capitalize on naive men looking for effective life solutions. One well known example is Andrew Tate. Although he recognizes men's legitimate struggle and sometimes provides useful knowledge, his guidance is more based on manipulation than building strong character skills. Between grifters, political discourse, and general poor advice, it is almost impossible for men of any age to gain the needed knowledge to break the incel mindset. With these points in mind, I reaffirm that men do not need sympathy. Instead, they need the right support, guidance, and knowledge. This starts at an individual level. Strong, successful men must mentor other men, helping them to build similar skill sets. Also, when appropriate, they need to give male friends, coworkers, and family a kick in the ass. This is particularly important as the incel mindset affects all areas of life, not just dating and intimacy. As for women, they must provide support and encouragement to the men in their lives. A few well placed words of praise are powerful, especially for a man struggling to succeed. Criticism, while having its place, is not always the proper method to drive a man forward. Additionally, more knowledge is required, especially for men who lack access to healthy role models. I grew up without a father figure, so this issue hits close to home. I fell deep into the incel culture because I went looking for answers and found myself lost in a sea of conflicting narratives. Red pill, black pill, pickup artist, alpha male, sigma male, MGTOW. These are just a few of the philosophies found in the larger manosphere. And yes, I spent time learning and trying to adopt aspects of them all. However, none of them worked. They just made me feel worse. Although I received plenty of sympathy and empathy in these incel communities, my experience showed me that they lacked and continue to lack effective long-term solutions. Even with my current knowledge, finding healthy online male role models and male communities is difficult. This channel, hopefully, can become a small, probably very small, but a small part of that solution. Incel culture has been built on decades of male neglect and abuse. Likewise, it will take at least as long to correct it through appropriate support and encouragement. Every video put out by myself and other like minded content creators provides a healthy alternative to the destructive incel mindset. With sufficient time and effort, the narrative can and will be changed. What are your thoughts? Do you think incels do deserve more sympathy? If not, what do you think is a better alternative? Please let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please check out other videos on my channel. I look forward to talking with you all in a future video. Take care.